Jordan Long here, and today I'm going to talk about something everybody likes to talk about. How come I don't use Google Hangouts or YouTube live streaming anymore? Now, number one, I know I've made this underwarp movie many times, and since I am not answerable to any of my followers about what I can and cannot do, as long as it doesn't violate community guidelines or terms of service or copyright, then I think I'm probably good. Now, I think I can probably tell a different version of this one. Now, let's remember why I even used Google Hangout or YouTube live streaming. Now, about close to 2 or 3 years ago, YouTube phased out YouTube webcam capture. That had been on YouTube since 2005 AD when YouTube first showed up. But it was known by different names. Now, when YouTube phased it out, I was unable to find a program on the Google Web Store. So I just figured, F it. All it is Google Hangouts, YouTube live streaming. That's all it's going to be for now on. Now, one day, Google Hangouts had an error. It kept sending me into a team talk instead of talking with myself. So I said F it, and I went through the Google Web Store, and I found another program. Now, I know there's going to be some people out there. It allowed me, native video recorder allows me to use YouTube video file upload. Even though technically, I'm really using a movie up for laid. Well, I don't even know if there's even a Germanic word for that. But if there is a European Germanic word for it, I certainly don't know it. So anyway, and many people ask me, well, Jordan, did you ever get the urge to want to do it again? Would you ever want to do it every once in a while? No, I have no desire to want to go for all that. I mean, this is I want to go through, and title and describe and tag and then hit begin and wait for it to load up and go into screen and then hit record and then knowing that it's going to be stuck in high definition, being made in high definition, it's going to take longer. No. It's not like any of my followers are going to be on the same time I am. It's not like any of my followers are going to want to be in some type of, team talk movie. It's not like we're both going to go back and forth between likenesses and actually ourselves. That's not going to happen. I know it. Okay? I've been on YouTube long enough to know that my followers live in different places and maybe different time zones. So there's no way that that's ever going to work. And plus, I'm not into that. I'm not into, hey, Ray, how's everything going? Oh, everything's going great. Oh, that's good to hear. I heard you were in your second Royal Rumble match. Yeah, I was in my second Royal Rumble match. I didn't win it, but I came very close. So, are you with WWE full time, or is it a one-night thing? I think it was a one-night thing, to my understanding. See, I'm not into that, And a lot of other people don't understand it, is that there is no pause. No, there is no stop either. If you hit stop, that automatically sends it into being furlayed, even if you didn't want it to be furlayed. Okay? It's not like with native video recorder where if you hit stop record, then you stop the recording, and then you got the option to either save it or to start recording again and make a whole brand new movie. Well, this doesn't work that way. As soon as you hit stop, it's furlaying. And then I mentioned how it's stuck in high definition and how sometimes when something's in high definition, it takes longer to be furlayed for some reason. Well, anyway, that's why I don't use Google Hangouts. It's way too long, and I don't feel like typing out a bunch of stuff when I have a certain time window. We'll call it. I want to sit there and put a name, a description, and tags, and then date the recording date. No, I don't think so. And then select the language, and then go through and hit begin for it to load up, and then hit start. No, I want to go for all that stuff. So no, I don't ever want to use Google Hangouts again, or YouTube live streaming, or whatever they want to end up calling it in the future, whatever they end up calling it in the beyond. No, I'm never going to be using it again. So, well, okay. That's your own business. I was just wondering. And hopefully that answers a lot of people's questions to why I even used it in the first place, in the first stead. Because the truth is, if YouTube never decided to get rid of likeness taker, I guess, it would have never happened. If they never did that, I would never had to find something. I would never had to gone through the Google Hangouts, YouTube live streaming part, and I never had to have gone to the Google Web Store to find any other program. So that's about it for me. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later.